Good morning, children. Welcome you all to today's science class. Children, in our previous video, we studied about human skeletal system. We studied about some organ system and different parts of our skeletal system like skull, backbone or vertebral column and rib cage. Okay. Today we are going to study about limbs. Okay, there are two pairs of limbs present in our body. There are forelimbs and hind limbs. Forelimbs means our arms. Okay, and hind limbs means our legs. Hind limbs means our legs and forelimbs means our arms. Okay, our arm or forelimbs contain 30 bones. There are total 30 bones present in our arm. One arm means each arm contain 30 bone. Okay. Forearm is very flexible. We can hold object with a proper grip and do work like writing and painting because of this flexibility of arm. Okay, and our forelimbs or arm are joined to the spine, means to the backbone, by with the help of the shoulder girdle. Okay, and that shoulder girdle consists of pair of shoulder blade and collarbone. You can see here collarbone. This is collarbone and these are the shoulder blades. With the help of this pair, our forearms is joined with our spine. Okay, and forearm consists long bone, like the name of that long bone, upper arm. Our upper arm have long bone, it is called humerus. Okay, and lower arm have two bones, radius and ulna. This is radius and this bone is ulna. Okay, and our palm consists of the small bones, carpals, metacarpals, and our fingers are have bone are called phalanges. Okay, so total in this way there are total 30 bones present in our arm. Okay, just likewise our hind limbs or legs is also contain 30 bone. Here our hind limbs or legs is shown here. So there are total 30 bones present in our hind limbs. The bones of the legs are very long and strong. Okay, the thigh bone, you can see the longest bone is called femur or thigh bone. This femur or thigh bone is the longest bone of our body, which is present in our body. Okay, children, the question might ask in exam like, which is the longest bone present in our body? So what is the longest bone? The thigh bone, or it is also called femur, is the longest bone of our body. Okay, and our legs also contains lower leg also contain long bone. This there are two bones on the lower leg, tibia and fibula. This is also the long bone. Okay, and our okay, you can see the our hind limbs or legs contain, children, in our hind limbs or leg contain three long bone. Upper bone, it is called thigh bone or femur. Okay, This is thigh bone or femur, and our lower legs contains two long bone. Um, Tibia, this one is tibia, and this one is fibula. Okay, and these legs or these bones are joined together, and at the joint there is a kneecap, and that kneecap is called patella. Okay. uh, okay, in our feet, like tarsals bones are present here, and metatarsal and phalanges, and in this way total 30 bones are present in our hind limbs or in our legs. Okay, and this long bone of the leg, like femur, tibia, fibula, these bones are long bone of our body, and this inside this long bone the soft spongy material is present in this long bone. Okay, and this soft and spongy material is called bone marrow. This is very important in formation of blood cells. This spongy bone or bone marrow uh, help to produce the blood cells, like red blood cells and white blood cells are produced in the by this bone marrow. Okay, so uh, that's all about our limbs. Children, there are total uh, two limbs are present, two pairs of limbs are present in our body, two forelimbs and two hind limbs. Forelimbs means arms and hind limbs means legs. Okay, arms, each arms contains 30 bone. We already studied. And the long bones of limbs means here in the arm, humerus and radius ulna, these are the long bones, and in the legs, femur, and fibula, tibia and fibula, these are the long bones of our limbs, and these long bones contain spongy material, soft and spongy material inside them. It is called bone marrow, and that bone marrow help to produce our blood cells, like red blood cells and white blood cells. Okay, so in this way, so let's uh, study the functions of a skeletal system. Our skeletal system gives shape and support to our body. Okay, this framework of the bone gives, which is called skeleton, gives support and shape to our body. Okay, it also help in movement of our body. With the help of the um, uh, legs, we can move and do movement because of the skeleton. The skull, which is the main part of our skeletal system, skull protect the delicate brain inside the brain box. You can see here, this is the brain box of the skull, and inside the brain box, delicate brain is protected there. Okay, in the brain box, brain is protected. Okay, so another function of the skeletal system is facial bones. I hope you understood this. Facial bones form the jaws of our body. Jaws which help us to speaking and eating. There are two jaws, upper jaw and lower jaw. Upper jaw and lower jaw, and this jaw, this is upper and this is lower jaw. And this upper and lower jaw help us in speaking and eating. Okay. Vertebral column, the another part of our skeleton is vertebral column, supports the head, neck and body to keep the body upright. Because of the vertebral column, our body keeps upright. Okay, while sitting, standing and walking, our body is in upright position. Okay. Vertebral column or spine protect the spinal cord. Spinal cord is very delicate part of our nervous system, and that is protected by vertebral column. Means the spinal cord is protected inside the vertebral column. Rib cage, we already studied about rib cage. Rib cage protect the delicate internal organs such as heart, lungs and kidney. Inside the rib cage, our delicate part like heart, lungs and kidney are protected in rib cage. The bones at the lower abdomen protect the bladder, urinary bladder. Okay. And I already told about bone marrow. Bone marrow help to produce blood cells, white blood cells and red blood cells. Bone marrow is the soft and spongy substance which is present in our bones of limbs, long bones of limbs. Inside the long bones of limbs, the bone marrow is present, and that bone marrow help to produce white blood cells and red blood cells. Okay, these are the functions of our skeletal system. Children, some questions are here. You can solve on your own. First question is define organ system. So what is the organ system? I have already told you, children. You can pause the video and write the answer of this question. Okay, now I am going to tell you the answer. The group of the organs that work together to perform a particular function is called organ system. Organ system, for example, I told you, like digestive system is one organ system in which different parts are present like mouth, buccal cavity, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anus. These are the different parts of our digestive system. And all these parts work together to perform a functions of digestion. Okay, so these systems are called organ system. So how you will define this? A group of organ that work together to perform a particular function is called organ system. I hope you understood. Now another question is, how many bones are there in our vertebral column? Children, there are 33 bones present in our vertebral column. 33 bones, small ring-like bones which are arranged one on the top of other. And total 33 bones are present in our vertebral column. Sorry. Another question is, what type of bones are there in the skull? In skull, the fixed type of bones are present, and very hardest bone present in our skull, and all the bones of the skull are fixed, they cannot move. Okay, so okay, that's all for today, children. You can also try to solve this question on your own. Okay, have a good day.